Okay, so this exercise, we talk a lot about these 4 points. So make sure that you're paying attention to those. Okay, so we're going to start. Okay, so you are standing in your parallel position. Okay, we start in parallel. We start by shifting the weight to one leg first. So your right leg buckle your knee, and then that will twist the pelvis. So our weight is on our right leg. And let's shift over to the other side. Okay, so as you're shifting, you are letting the body turn as well. Right, so you're doing a lazy swing, a lazy swivel, shifting from one leg to the other leg. Right, I'm not really controlling the arm. In fact, don't control the arms. Relax the shoulder. The action of this is not created by my arm. It is created by my hip going from one side to the other side. Yeah, so facing you sideways, one side to the other side, one side to the other side. Okay, so the more vigorously that you shift your weight, the more vigorously the body goes. Yeah, so you're just holding in the center, the vertical center, and you allow the body to go, right? So this torsional twist here, right? So the first action we're doing 3 times. We're going to our right leg first, okay? So right leg 1 time and 2 times and 3 times. From here, okay, we are not supposed to hold the arms here, but I'm just going to pause here. We'll bring the head up to the ceiling and sternum follows, okay? So here up to the ceiling, we drop to the down here, right? And then we go to the center, we climb up from this side. At the same time, we're going to bring our arms 1 and 2, releasing this leg over to this side. Okay? So what the leg does, right, even though we change what the body does, the leg still continue to shift the weight. Okay, so I'm going to show you, right? So as I shift 1 and 2 and 3, right? As I move up, I am shifting back to center. As I move down here, my hips will go to the other side. I'm still bending my other knee, right? So my weight is always on the back. Then I come to center, both weight in the center. I go to my left side, my right knee bends, my hip is away. And then from here, I open up the hands. As my second hand comes over, I'm letting the leg go away, dropping down. Okay, so that's the shifting beat that will coordinate the body. So one time from the top, we are going 1, in and 2, in and 3, in and up, and drop down, and center, and arms going away here. Right, got it? So after we go down here, we'll continue to sink downwards, and then over here, what we'll do is we will do a little something like Chinese dancing. Okay, so we are opening the arms from in one circle. Okay, you will start with your left arm. Left arm draws a circle like you're going to cut the face, but the face opens to the back to allow space, and the other arm follows in that little circle here. Okay, so you're like pivoting around your elbows like this. Okay, and then we'll bring the sternum up, so you're cutting your space above you here. So at the same time as we do this, right, we're going to sink down here, right? So you're going to allow this tight muscle here to relax for you to go down. Okay, so as you go down, your body opens to the back here, right? So that's the coordination. So from going from here, I drop down, my hand cut and sink down in the hip, open one circle, I come back down here. Okay, so let's try from the top, bring it through the sequence. So from here, we're gonna go 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8 to the sky, drop down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and drop down. And from here, we cut, sink down, right? When we look at the ceiling, we draw back down here. Okay, so once we draw back down here, we're going to open the body to the side here. Yeah, so you're going to feel this long stretch happening here. Your arms are in the vertical line. Your body is not controlled. So don't stay here, all right? You're going to drop all the way to the side, feeling the whole stretch here. Okay, so from the drop, right? So I'm coming from here. down to center, the arms and the body take over. At the same time, we go down this way. Cut the top space, go back down, and we swing ourselves up. Yeah. So you see that I'm fully on my right leg as I swing myself up. So after I cut, I go down fully on my right leg. Okay, my left leg has no weight, it's just lightly pointed to the floor over here. Okay, so let's do from the top. Here you want to try to get a full side profile, meaning to say I'm not doing this. Okay, from the side view, I'm doing a full side. So from here, full side here. Okay, so you see that everything aligned like a piece of paper. All right, so let's go from the first one. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, relax the shoulders, 5, 6, we go up, 7, 8, drop down, 1, 2, make sure the heat follows, 5, 6, 7, 8, we go down, we go up, stay, drop down, and swing yourself to the side. From here, we will compress so the left shoulder comes down and collapse the left hip as well. Okay, so shoulders and hip gonna fold in together. So from here, vertical, fold in to somewhere small, and then from here, we're gonna open the arms up this way. Okay, open the arms, our hip takes over here. Okay, so from here, once we open the left arm, now what I do is to bring my right arm in that diagonal. I bring my hip to the diagonal back, opposite. I do a circle for both sides around. Yeah, so boom, this way. So I'm going from here, up, I drop down, open, cut here. All right, got it? So you're cutting with your tailbone behind you. And then what your arm does is from here, as I open up, right, I'll bring my elbows in. Yeah, so this hand bring in, this hand will bring out here. Okay, so as I cut the space, I will cut underneath with the other hand to open up. Underneath to open up. Okay, so here there's a lot of a twisting of the arm. Okay, so the shoulder coming in and out. So make sure that we are making that available in our movement. Yeah, so let's go from the side stack, right? So side stacking up, and from here we drop down, we open, cut, keep away. Relax your knee, so that we are able to get that full circle, and then we shift back to this side. Okay? Okay, so we do the arm first. After I cut here, then I'm going to cut one circle above me. Right? Okay, so I'm drawing, cut here, right? So right arm above left arm, cut above. Then from here, we are doing the opposite. So the right arm goes under, the left arm goes above here. And then we're opening this sternum here fully. Okay, so let's just coordinate that again. So I'm going from here, top to bottom, and then take over. So this hand will bend, this hand is going to go out this way. Open. Yeah. Okay, so let's make sure that we are facing the palm towards each other, right? So we're facing the palm towards each other for the first part. Then we reverse. That means this hand is going to go this way, right? So the palm still faces each other. These hands face up, open. Okay, so first action, we're cutting below our head. Second action, we're cutting above our head. Okay, so got it? So let's try again. So just this arm movement. So I'm going, and we go. Cut, hit away, then top body. Yeah. Right, so you got to feel the spiral that comes in from the hip for the first part. The second part is the chest. Right? So the body goes here and here. Okay, so it travels upwards. So it goes down and up. Right? Down, down, and up. Yes, okay, so we are shifting our weight at the same time as well. Okay, so what we do is from here, right? After I go dropping down, so my leg come in, I extend it out again. I go reverse that direction, cutting up. I'm dragging my leg back in here. Okay, here you open up the body, you can push the body away. See the little back bend here. From here, I will drop down, shoulder down this way. All right, so I'm going to scoop downwards in this deep trench thing. All right, so after this open, until both hands are almost at the side already, right? I'm going to swoop downwards with this shoulder. So pull it up, dig it up behind, the other shoulder comes, dig it up behind, third time, down, and then we are going to open the chest 4 steps back to center. We will close in on this side, we close in on the other side. Okay, so that's the first phrase of this exercise. Okay, so let's take it from the new part again. So I'm going from the side, step, going down, open, replace, behind, and drop shoulder, swing your hips as well, that time drop, open the chest, 4 steps, I close in, so my weight should be on my left leg, right? Close in, switch 1 time to the other side. Okay, so we can prepare for the other side. But once this is the end, then we go 1, 2, we start off again on the other side. All right? And so let's take it from the top a little bit slower, but we connect everything together. Yeah, any questions? I see there's some checking. Okay. Okay, so yeah, if you have questions, just feel free to ask, okay? So I'm assuming everyone got it. Okay, from the top. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Shift your right leg. Shift your left leg. Shift your right leg. Body up. Body down. Around. And arms open. And legs go. Going down. And ceiling. Cut down. Sideways. Drop compress. Open. Hips take over. Body over. Shoulder down. Shoulder down. Third time is lucky. Going to open. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wrap 1 time. Wrap other time. Yeah. So again, we talk about these 2 points. These 2 points. Relaxing. Okay. We relax the top. We also have to relax the bottom, right? To allow this drop thing to happen. Sinking deep into the floor, into our tailbone. All right. I give you 2 minutes to work through the flow. Then we try with music. Then 1 time, then go to the other side. Okay, so 2 minutes on your own before we. Okay, so I think there's a bit of confusion over which hand where, right? And let's go through some of that again. Um, so, yeah, I think a good way to remember is, okay, let's say we define this as our right side, right? So our right side means we start to shift the weight to the right leg first. Okay, so let's say this is your right side. Okay, so everything is in reference to that. Yeah, your right side, not my right side. So I shift this my first one, right? 2 and 3. Okay, so over here, you know what I'm really thinking is, you know, the Chinese toy where they have a small drum and it goes, yeah, 2 string with 2 beats. And it, that's what you're doing with your body and your arm, right? Just imagine that. Just turning right, then you're going like this in slow mo, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're gonna relax the shoulder, but you just let the sternum go up to the ceiling, right? And go down. Remember, always away from each other here. And I go back to center. And as I climb back up on top, I'm going to let this action pull my arm with me, right? So suddenly, my 2 arms get inflated, So I have some energy going through them. Not a lot. You're just coming up and bring the arms down. Okay, so from here I go down. So over here I go down, right? Then from here I get back to my center. Here is a start to prep already. As I come down here, the other arm has to start to remember to go here. Hold on. Can you all still hear me? Yes? Okay, because I heard a device disconnected. Okay, so can still hear me, that's good. Okay, so as I come down here, as I go around here, right, this hand got to start to insert under, right? So palm facing up. It's important you face where. If you face down, right, some moves don't make sense, right? So you need to feel the rotation as well. So face down, then the other arm got to face the back hand, right? You think about back hand coming to your face. The back of your hand come to your face and you avoid that. Okay, so that will bring your head away behind, body back. Okay, so this, again, I have to emphasize, this one has to sink in, right? Sink in, and then body goes back. So the arms go opposite in relation, right? Open up the sternum. So this arm will come back down. So that means your right arm comes back down to bring your body down here. Right arm comes back down, bring your body down here. It drops from below to a side. Okay, you're gonna stack everything to your right leg. Meaning right leg gonna straighten. From here, it collapse vertically downwards here. Okay, so fold in everything here. I open first with this hand, and the second hand gonna insert. Okay, so on your right side, right, your right hand got to do some work as well. Okay, so right hand gonna insert, but this time you're inserting facing down. Okay, just now we are inserting facing up, right? Okay, so why is that so? Is because we face up, our body gets put up. We face down, the body gets put down. Can you feel that for yourself? So if you're bring your arm facing up, right? Naturally, you will, if you extend beyond a certain point, your body goes up, right? It's counterintuitive if it goes down, right? So same thing, if you face down, it makes more sense to go down by the rotation of the arm. It goes down this way because you're rotating the arms more this way, right? So over here is that theory, you're going down, so you're facing down. Then this hand is going to draw behind, right? And then it comes back up here to go up. So here you are going to open this all the way facing outside of you behind. Yes. Yeah. So this arm, as it comes around, the back of your hand comes around, then you're going to face the palm to the ceiling, right? So you draw the big, what do you call that, circle around you. Yeah. And that opens up the whole chest and the shoulders. Okay, remember you're not doing this, so don't do this. So drop, so expansion over here. Okay, so don't complete this one. Once you complete, it's too late already. So don't complete. Once you reach here, you will deep down here. Okay, so get used to the idea that we are leading with our shoulders, we are leading with our hips. Okay, because naturally we like to move with a certain initiation point. If you improv without thinking, right, you always move in the same way because we are used to moving in that way. It's habitual, right? So let's train other parts of our body to take charge, take the lead. Okay. So one more time. So I'm coming from the top way. So swinging 1, 2, Chinese drum 3, 4, 5, 6, body 7, 8. I drop down 1, 2, 3, 4. This arm comes around. I drop down. Here I go. Pushing down at the same time, inserting up. Same time, coming back down. I go side. Remember, turn out. So don't go turn in, turn out. I drop down, open, cutting the tailbone behind me, cutting the body above me, dropping down here, scooping down. And this one, right, it's not 4 steps like 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. It is a 4, 5 step. So from here, going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's on the spot turning, yes. On the spot turning to face back your parallel front, that's all. Okay, so go for big steps like this. Okay, so on the spot. Yeah, let's try with the music. Okay, so it feels a little bit weird now, so you have to get the coordination correct from the move to the next. Okay, we do a little bit slower, right? So we do in music, but a little bit slower. Together. Ready? 2, 3, 4, and 5. Down. And we go shift. 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 Body. Drop down. Around. Drop the arms. Expand the front. Up. Down the hip. Down. Stay. Down. Open. Hip away. Body up to the ceiling. Dropping down. Shoulder scooping. Shoulder scooping. Shoulder scooping. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Other side. Okay, can I see you guys do 1 time? Okay, again, slow down if you need to. Just need to get the roller coaster course correct before we go fast. Let's do that. 10, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, not too bad. We have a few kinks, right? That we are stopping to, okay, this is the shoulder. So that's the one that we have to kind of flow through them. I would say that everybody needs to go down a lot more. Yeah, meaning to say that this part, right, needs to really get relaxed, get down nearer to the floor. Okay, so when we're going from here, this drop, this is the first one, right? When we drop, and then after this one, as we compress downwards, this drop, we need to get into all these creases and folds in our body, right? So we send it out away this direction to here. Okay, so the action can really go very big, right? More horizontal, less vertical. Okay, if we do, let's say, things like ballet, where we are starting to thinking a lot about pull up, we are thinking about vertical lines, right? So when we are dancing in a not that art form, we are doing a contemporary dance, right? We have always to think about groundedness, extension, awareness in all the body parts to move as big as we can in space. Okay, at least for this exercise, we have to achieve that. So yeah, so more down and up, more sideways, more sadness in our movement. Yeah, okay, so let's do the other side first. Yeah, we take whatever knowledge we have on your right side to go to the other side, right? So let's try. We go through one time, yeah, so that we cut a bit of time for this. Okay, so I move to my left side first, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, body up, 7, 8, from down, 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is the other arm coming in, 5, 6, 7, 8, right leg goes up, right? Over here, this one, your right hand, left hand insert, the other hand goes up, right? So here you're going to drop this leg to come up. We go down here to a side, right? So side, you try to relax your neck, don't hold the neck, relax the neck, compress, okay? So feel this opposite shoulder and the hip compressing here, right? We go away, then this time round we're going right, left hand, so your hip goes opposite, right? Then from here, we're cutting it in space here. Okay, so this one we need to think about the coordination a little bit. Okay, so arms like this, and then from here, this one cuts under, this one cuts above you here. Okay, shoulder down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so let's do that arm together. So from here, I'm cutting my arm here, right? So cutting open, okay? Then from here, replacing this one with the other side. So get close to you, cutting, opening this way. Okay, so one from the top, one from the bottom here, open this way. Okay, so get this action. It's a loop, right? It's a figure 8 loop. So get the action of these two steps going together. Okay, so just practice the arms a few times just to make sense of how the arm goes. All right, so take another 2 minutes to go through this side. Okay, when we come back, we do this side, and then we will do both sides. I'll play the music for you. Okay, let's go through the left side one time with music, and then yeah, we'll continue to go. So we shift to your left leg first, yeah? 5, 6, 7, and shift. Body. Down. And release. Up underneath. Dropping down. Stacking vertical. In. Out. Away. Hit. Body. Away. Shoulder down. Up. Up. Third time, 4 quick steps around yourself. 4, 7, 8, 1, 2. Okay? Okay, so let's do one time on your own, just this side. You shouldn't be using a lot of effort to bring your body to places, okay? So really want to just think about the organization, where they are in space at all times, and so that we are supporting each other. We're not like falling here, there, everywhere, okay? So just bring your body in a vertical step, then or the horizontal step, things like that. All right, let's do one time before we challenge both sides. Okay, on your own, this side. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Relax torso and okay, just one note before we do both sides, okay? So we are also thinking about the horizontal, the diagonal up space, diagonal left space, bottom and bottom, okay? So don't neglect that we are going towards these different places, right? So as we start, this one is okay. We drop down, so from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, we're going other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up, down, away, right? So this leg goes away. From here, I'm facing my body to this up space here, diagonal up, right? Then I come back down. Here, I drop back down, open. This one, I should face the other up here. But I go all the way onto my legs so that I'm pulling my body up towards this space. Okay, so the weight isn't here, yeah? The weight is not on your back leg. On your front leg before I cut back to here. Okay, so you're constantly transferring your weight from one side to the other side. Just need to feel that a bit more. Okay, so let's do all together. Both sides. We just give it a go, okay? I know you're feeling a bit confused. Your body is probably confused as well, but let's give it a go. Try to figure out as we go along. Yeah, so the first time, we'll start with your right side. So you will go towards the right leg. And then we do finish already. Then from there, you will go to your left leg. Okay, so the connection between the right and the left is, so on the right side, I'm going here. I drop down here, right? So cut above, 1, 2, 3. From here, I go around myself. I will. And on my left, I go one more time on my right. Then I will restart with my left side. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then go 7, 8, 1, 2. Yeah, all right. So from here is the other side. Okay, so that's the connection. The swing, yeah, the twisting, the Chinese drum thing. Okay. Okay, good luck. Let's try. Okay, let's try. You try. Go both sides. Ready? 4, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we do one final time. So just go 2 groups. Yeah, so you can rest a bit as well. Okay, so the odd months we go. Okay, let's go even groups first. It's not able to go first. Yeah, Feb, April, June, August, October, December. Yeah, you'll go first. Any questions? You always have no question, right? So it's all good. Good to go. I thought SMU need to class one the culture, right? So in all honesty, just ask questions, yeah? Just type in the chat. You can do it privately to me as well. Then I can answer that for everyone. Okay, first group. Even month. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, good try. Not too bad. But the Claire's screen very nice. Like the lighting, the silhouette of it doing dance film. Okay, so I just want to think a little bit about the feet. Okay, so the feet with the floor. Okay, so now I see a lot of stuck feet. That means your feet is stuck to the floor. All right, so it means that whatever you do, right, the 2 feet are glued lah. Basically, you like apply the whole Yoo-hoo glue or whatever glue here, and then it's stuck. But you have to free up the space underneath your feet. Yeah, so that will affect everything, right? Because your feet affects how your knees can move. Yeah, even a subtle shift away, right, will allow the body to move a lot. If you fix this, right, it changes a lot of things, right? So the freedom of your lower half of the body, right, is directly linked to your feet connection to the floor. Okay, so don't think about them really as 2 pieces of iron that, get stuck. Yeah, it's not groundedness. Groundedness and that is 2 different things. Okay, so let's make sure that it is malleable, it is able to move, it's organic. Yeah, imagine that there's many feet below your feet. Okay, so they're all changing, shifting to allow your movement to have more quality in it. Okay. Yeah, and again, don't forget the dancey feeling we talked about last week. Okay, so second group. Let's see set a goal. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Let the base of your feet come alive. Good. Yeah, good. Just like to special mention to Jared. The first part was really, where you are? Oh, okay, first part was really good until you gave up. Yeah, but the first part was really good in the connection. So when your feet is alive, your knee is alive. Yeah, so you are able to bend, straighten. We don't get stuck. So the whole idea is you must take away the idea that when you're straightening your leg, right, you're locking up your leg. It is not the case. Yeah. It may look the same, but don't ever lock your leg. It's an extension. That's why I call it an extension, unlimited. So it is lengthening all the time, right? It's a live thing. It's not a dead lamb, like you put a lamb chop in your fridge, come out like can kill people with it. So it's not, and we are not doing Muay Thai, right? So we need our leg to be so hard to kick people and people die. So no. So we just make sure that we have this lengthening extension in our body. Yeah. Then because right, why do I say that? It's because in dance, right, things happen very fast. You may go from one point of extending legs, one point to contract, another point extend, and that happens in half count or like 1/3 count. So because of the speed that we need to do things, right, if we lock it right, you have to unlock. Your body mentally has to go through the unlocking for it to unlock, right? So it's always available to extend, available to contract. Okay. But not too